All right, we can talk special teams until we're blue in the face, but this is the worst 49ers defense that the 49ers have fielded since 2018. Something has to change there, and I'm going to talk more about this in a longer video later. It doesn't have to be a great defense. Brock Purdy is good enough for the 49ers just to have an average defense, but they rank number 30 in yards per play allowed, which is just unacceptable. This is the worst defensive DVOA and EPA per play. It's 25th in the league since 2018. That's before they had edge rushers. I mean, that's when Cassius Marsh was an edge rusher. That's before they picked up Nick Bosa and Dee Ford in the 2019 season. So this right here, this all of a sudden everybody's talking about it now. This is what my takeaway coming out of the game, watching the game on Sunday. The Rams are a terrible offense. I mean, absolutely atrocious offense, especially the line. These guys aren't good. Matthew Stafford is a solid quarterback, but the unit as a whole is not good, and the 49ers let the Rams do what they wanted. By the way, that's loud. It's a train on the Manhattan Bridge. That's the Manhattan Bridge. That's the Brooklyn Bridge behind me. This mic is being put to the ultimate test with the train on the lower level of that bridge. There was a time when there was supposed to be BART, like subway trains on the bottom level of the Golden Gate Bridge. Didn't happen, and there were trains on the Bay Bridge back in San Francisco before. Fun fact. That was back in the day, though. The 49ers need to get their defense back to a spot where it's operating like it did back in the day, because what we have seen from the 49ers defense has been unacceptable. I don't think that they were actually terrible in rushing the passer against the Rams and the Vikings, and the Rams and the Vikings, though, they don't have great offensive lines in pass protection, so that might not be saying much. It's been the run defense that's been a huge problem for the 49ers. I'll get into that in a little bit more depth soon, and it's been the coverage. The coverage has been atrocious. Jair Brown, the safety, gave up a big play. Charvarius Ward, I think, has been playing hurt, so he's given up quite a bit, including the long one, the 2-2 Atwell the other day. But it's been Charvarius Ward, Devondre Campbell, the linebacker. We knew that could be a weakness for the 49ers, and Isaac Yiadom, who gave up 53 receiving yards. It's going to have to start with the coaching staff putting the defensive backs in a better position to succeed. More either simpler or more complex coverage combinations, whichever work, because the ones that Nick Sorensen has put out there so far generally haven't, especially in key third down, high leverage situations. So the schematics have got to be better for the 49ers. DeMeco Ryans grew on the job in 2021. We'll see if Nick Sorensen grows on the job here in 2024, or if the 49ers are going to have to lean more heavily into another guy on their staff who has DC experience, and that is Brandon Staley. But the bottom line is 49ers defense, one of the worst in the league through 3 weeks. You've got to give Brock Purdy more help.